Hello, this is Sally from the Crochet Web. Today I'd like to do a crochet along with you, and we're going to make this red and white rose. So this will teach you how to do layered crochet. So a little bit of magic, love it. I've made this one into a little key ring. So grab your cuppa, and I'm using red and white, but you can use anything. This rose is from my trio of red flowers pattern, which I've written myself. You can buy it if you want to buy the pattern without the adverts, and you can go to my Etsy shop, which is the Crochet Web, and buy it as a digital download if you prefer it in written format. So you need, it's great for using scrap ends as well. This is my little scrap of red, and then I've got a newish ball of white. I use Stylecraft double knit special. It's gorgeous, wish you could feel it, but it's lovely wool. So that's the wool that I use. You can do it in cotton. In fact, on the pattern I've used cotton, crochet cotton, 4mm crochet hook, and then just your usual accessories, your scissors, your darning needle, but we don't need that yet. So hope you've grabbed your cuppa and we can get started. So you need your slip knot, and I'm doing this as a crochet along, so it might take us maybe 20 minutes. So we're going to do 6 chain. And then we're going to join in the first chain with a slip stitch, and I'm presuming you have got basic to intermediate crochet skills. This pattern is brilliant for practicing your stitches because it's got most of the stitches in it. So there's your circle. Now what I do is I crochet round the tail end, so then it's just an easy snip off at the end. So we're going to do 6 chain. So this is forming the first petal. 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do 1 double crochet into the circle. The circle decided to twist itself. Hang on, no, it's the right way around. So 1 double crochet into that circle. So if you're in America or using American terms, that's a single crochet. I'm UK and I use the UK terms, so it's a double crochet. So that's your pattern for this first round. So 6 chain, and then double crochet if you're UK, single crochet if you are in the US. So we've got 2. Okay, 6 chain. Double crochet. So now we've got, oh my goodness, I'm not having much luck with these double crochets. Hope you're having better luck. Now we've got 3 petals, and we're going to do 3 more. So 3 more sets of 6. And we're just going to do 1 more to finish off that round. You might have to squidge it round if you've not quite got enough room on your circle. I'm trying not to put you off by counting. Okay, so that is your basic flower, the start of it. Okay, now we're going to work into each of these holes, if you like, each of these petals. So round 2, second round, into each 6 chain space. This is my favourite bit. This is where you're going to work a double crochet. I'm working in UK terms, remember. So it's a double crochet, and then you're going to do a half treble. So half treble is yarn round and go through, catch hold, and then you're going to go through all 3. And then, so we're building these up so it gets taller and taller. So then we're going to do a treble. So that's yarn round through 2, yarn round through 2. And then it's a double treble. So double treble is round twice and in, catch hold. So you've got 4 on your hook. So yarn round through 2, yarn round through 2, yarn round through 2. So you've got that's your tallest stitch, and then we're going to go back down again. So we're going to do a treble, yarn round, catch hold, through 2, through 2. Then we're going to do a half treble, yarn round through all 3, and then we're going to do a double crochet, which brings it back to the smallest stitch again. So that is your first petal, and it will be curled up, which feels a bit strange, but it's all when you get the finished thing, you can see why, because it gives it that 3D dimension. So your pattern is into each 6 chain space, you're going to do 1 double crochet, 1 half treble, 1 treble, 1 double treble, that's the tallest one, back down, 1 treble, 1 half treble, 1 double crochet. So into each space there are 7 stitches. So I'll just talk you through the next couple, and then I might be quiet so you can concentrate. Half treble, treble, double treble, so we're going through 2, 3 times, and then back down, treble, half treble, and double crochet. So I have got 2 petals. I love this pattern, it's so satisfying. So double crochet, half treble, treble, double, treble. Not even getting a chance to drink my drink, but I hope you are. Back down, treble, half treble, double crochet. There we go, halfway around. So double crochet, half treble, treble, double crochet, treble, half treble, and double crochet. How satisfying is this? Double crochet, half treble, treble, double treble, treble, half treble, double crochet, and the last one, and then we get to the really exciting bit, which is how to put that layer on. So double crochet, half treble, treble, double treble, treble, half treble, and double crochet. Now that doesn't quite take you back, so what I normally do is just slip stitch into that, which joins it all up beautifully. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Now to get the white to latch on to the back of the red, we're going to work behind the red now. So working behind the flower, we're going to do 3 chain. 1, 2, 3, and join with a slip stitch to the first double crochet of the next petal to form the base of the next round. Okay, so that's the front of my work. There's my 3 chain. I'm going to just join here with a slip stitch. So you're not making a stitch, you're just joining on. So you've formed like a ledge that the white's going to crochet into. How clever is that? So 1, 2, 3. Find your double crochet of the next petal, slip stitch in. So now we've got 2 ledges. So it's a little bit fiddly, but that's why it's great for crafty people. We can just get stuck in. That's another one. So go 1, 2, 3, and in. And 1, 2, 3, and into that first double crochet. Hope you're still with me. And is this the last one? 1, 2, 3. Looking a bit wonky, but it'll sort itself out, I'm sure. And into there. Okay, now that, let's check the back, is what your back should look like. And it should have a gap at the back. I'm going to fasten that off. And there's a little end on the sewing later. Okay, so we've just got the white to do. So grab your white or whatever your colour you're using, and you need to obviously do your slip knot. So join with the white on any 3 chain bar at the back of your work. So I'm going to start where the other finished off. So you're just going to join here. Just join with a slip stitch. Fabulous. And then you're going to do the same pattern as you did here, but with one extra double treble in the middle. So you've got 2 double trebles in the middle, but the rest is the same. So a double crochet, half treble, a treble, 2 tall double trebles, and then back down, a treble and a half treble and a double crochet. So we've got into each 3 bar chain, we're going to go double crochet, let me just pull that tight, pull it along, and we're going to go a half treble and a treble, and then just to make it taller than the red one, we've got 2 double trebles in the middle. Right, that's one done, and then 2 done. And then back down, we've got a treble, a half treble, and a double crochet. Look at that. That's your layering. New skill. I loved this when I found out about this. 3D things. So then you just go straight in, you launch straight into your next bar with your double crochet, and then you just repeat that pattern. I'm sure you've got it by now, so I'll shut up. Two double trebles, remember, in the middle. And then back down, treble, half treble, double. 2 done, 4 to go. Right, I'm up to the treble, 2 double treble in the middle, kind of got to hold your work forwards a bit. I don't know if you can see, I'm kind of holding it steady with one hand, and now I forgot where I'm up to. Right, 2 double trebles, we've got a treble, half treble, and a double crochet. Oh, look at this. So as I mentioned earlier, if you prefer the written version or you want the written version, there is another flower on there, which is well, there are another 2 flowers. I've done a video for the crochet daisy on my channel, and then the other video, it's a bit too long, the rose, the top left rose with the green leaves, it's a bit too long and complicated to be doing on YouTube, so that is on the pattern as well. So you can get that on my Etsy, which is, if you search for the Crochet Web, you will find it. That's the name. And I'm on Instagram as well, the Crochet Web. Treble, half treble, double crochet. Right, last 2. If If you can find me on Instagram, it'd be brilliant if you could send me your photos, or hang on, see, I'm thinking and talking and I've lost count. Right, I'm on my double treble. Tag me at the Crochet Web on Insta. That'd be amazing. And I could see your finished versions, maybe in different colours. Right, one more and we're done. Latch on. Do doubles. I love double crochets. Your work grows really fast. Okay, now I won't sew my ends in when I'm with you, but I have put another video on about sewing your ends in if you're not sure. And that's it. That is, I'm gonna latch onto that one so it looks more joined up. There we are. Your finished red and white, or whatever colour you want it, little rose. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I can go and drink my tea now. Bye.